okay? And if you like the video, yeah, it's the first time I'm saying this. If you like the video, click like and subscribe. Fucking hell. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. So, it's Raf from Technica Antica again. How are you all doing? Okay. Yes, let's address another issue. I don't like the word problem. Problem is when you don't have an arm or a hand or something like that's a problem. But an issue. Okay. Yesterday was a very heavy day of singing and teaching, so it's not an excuse, but whatever. I don't have to audition for Muti, so there you go. Let me tell you something. Let me tell two things before I start the thing. The less you care about technical stuff, honestly, and actually the more stupid you are, or you think you have to like make yourself stupid, the better you're gonna sing, honestly. And I'm sorry about this, but the best singers I've ever met, no, it's not true the best singers, but some of the best singers I've ever met, they were the most stupid people on the face of this earth, especially tenors. I mean, anyway. So, I recently got an email from somebody. I believe his name was Alex or Alexis. Anyway, if you're watching this video, it's for you. And it's the typical issue, right? Again, for some reason, people are obsessed about the top, high notes and all that. So he was telling me that he experiences a lot of constriction when he's going higher, and he said something about that he believes it's because of the subglottal pressure and stuff. Okay, it's true that you need more subglottal pressure to make the folds vibrate faster, to create the vibration needed for certain pitches, right? What we call high notes. But the first thing that I would do if I were you and had these kind of issues is to think about high, because let's be realistic. Your vocal folds are horizontal, right here. Okay, so they are horizontal. So what is vertical about this? Nothing, right? Now, even in the when you see the piano, what is high about the piano? Nothing. It's horizontal, right? It's a board. So I don't know, if you had to think a direction, it would be like this way. But the problem is that if you think this way, you're going to find a real problem or a real issue, is that your voice is not gonna be supported. Why? Because the support of the voice, the Appoggio, and of course there are theories and whatever, but we're talking about my school, yeah, and it's the old Italian school. The Appoggio is downwards, right? And then that's when people start talking about, oh no, don't feel anything in the throat and all that. Well, that's okay. If it works for you, great. So it's down, right? So it's in and down. See this sound? Ah, I'm relying. Even if I try to make it nice. Yeah. That sound is not supported. It's supported, yeah, but it is driven basically by the muscles of my throat. There is no connection with the muscles of my respiratory system, which they are going to assist. And I'm not talking about diaphragms, because the diaphragm is an involuntary muscle. Please, people, stop talking about, teachers of the world. Stop confusing your students, right? You cannot move your diaphragm, so you cannot support with your diaphragm. What is going to happen is that the subglottal pressure is basically coming up because the air is, coming out like, when you blow out, when you breathe in, you breathe out, okay, and then there is something that is gonna block it, and those are your vocal folds blocking that, and that creates a pressure, okay, and then there is a release. And what is that release? That release is the vibration of your vocal folds. And it's not about controlling them, but it's about how to manage them. So if you send too much air, or you're too aggressive with that stuff, or you engage the wrong muscles, to achieve a certain pitch, guess what? You're gonna run into trouble. You're gonna run into constriction. You're gonna run into fatigue, and then of course you're gonna get very frustrated. So, the Melocchi, at least Melocchi for me, the way McRae explained it to me, it was super super simple in the sense of open sound, cover sound, both for men and women. And I got a surprise for you, hopefully tomorrow, in which I will record a session with a woman, so you will see that actually it's very, anyway, that's a spoiler alert. So let's say that I have to sing this note, right? It's a middle C. Alright, obviously I'm gonna sing this note downwards, inwards, and downwards. La, it's not about glottal strokes, okay? I'm not doing no, that's constriction. I'm just sending it, and the arytenoids and the cricothyroid, and then obviously the muscles of the larynx that tilt the larynx, they are going to start working. But my larynx is tilted or lowered, whatever you want to call it. I don't give a damn. But what is clear is that when I make this sound, there is a muscle, or in this or cartilage, whatever, I don't care, an element that is intervening, okay, and is helping me making this pitch. Now, what happens when, and I'm not, Passaggios, El Paso, go to Texas, but what happens when I start to go higher? Okay, well, there is going to be more tension, right? Because we are shortening the vocal folds to vibrate faster and create those pitches. So if I continue using the same muscles and I don't allow my larynx to tilt more and more, what is going to happen is that when I reach I'm a tenor, so I'm going to demonstrate as a tenor. But if you're a baritone, just go 1.5 or 2 notes, or 3 if you want, below. Okay? Then I'm gonna find myself here, and I'm gonna find myself that if I'm not deep enough, I'm gonna sound la la. That sound not only is ugly, but that sound is going to tire me. Okay? It's going to tire me. It's that. Why? Because I am using the wrong muscles. Even though I'm supported because I'm sending the sound down, but I am not deep enough. So what I could do is sing it open, right, with all the elements of this one, but deeper, and it would be something like this. La, la. Now that costs me less, even though it sounds maybe bigger, darker, but I swear it costs me less. Now, as we go higher, I can maintain this, like these tensors, right? To make even this F sharp, La! You see, that's like an aggressive sound. Okay? Think it of as an aggressive sound. So I need to remove an element of that sound. Okay? And it's that element that makes me sing this La! Yeah? And what is that element? Call it whatever. I don't care, scientifically. In this case, is the arytenoid. Why? Because they're the one that shortens, and adduct the folds. We don't want more adduction. They are already very adducted. So what we need is to really tilt the larynx down and allow the air, subglottal pressure, to actually support my voice with my body, but not pushing the belly in or out, or none of that crap. Just think down. And because of that, you have to think deeper but softer. And then you end with this. You see, I always say to my students, don't think about singing, think about talking. Pari de Venturi said, Melocchi said, parlato rinforzato. See? So, like speaking, but strongly. So when I reach here, I go, see? So I am actually opening down here. And then I don't get tired. Why? Because I removed that element of See that click is not here. I want to be more dramatic, then I send it even lower. But it's the air doing the job. Okay, that's why in Melocchi we have this exercise that are the implosions. So in here it would be something like this. And here it would be. See the difference? And there goes your A flat. So it is not a question of more effort, especially not a question of thinking up. If you think up, you're screwed. You are screwed, okay? And before you know it, that's your B flat. Okay? You get me? So just don't sing strongly, sing wisely, right? And be faithful to your voice, because if not, it's gonna be counterproductive, and you're gonna get screwed. You're gonna get you're not gonna get it. just okay. So please, just find somebody that can. It's very difficult with videos and all that stuff. I mean, it's hard enough when you have to do this telematically, on the screen, and it's not one-to-one. But as McRae used to say, if you don't do this, you're going to be singing in your neck. Why? Because you're going to use only this set of muscles. And trust me, even though Melocchi, makes this very strong, you're going to run out of fuel. You're going to run out of gas, out of juice in no time, okay? So it's the same as if I have to sing a high B. You see, I have to imagine the note before, if I'm, for example, doing this, I have to imagine that F sharp on the floor, really deep, and then this B natural in the actually the apartment below my apartment, yeah. And that's it. And I haven't sang a note today, and I've slept 3 hours because my baby was impossible. There you got it. Down, low, 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 low. So that's why those passages in Tosca. Amo disperata. It's just like that. Okay, if you had Tourette's. No, sorry, I don't mean any disrespect. Okay, that's all for now. Have a nice day. If you have any more questions, you know where to find me. Okay, and if you like the video, yeah, it's the first time I'm saying this. If you like the video, click like and subscribe. Fucking hell. Okay, bye. Have a good day. Bye.